Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rukakudah, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. I hate to give you bad news, but we're going to be here for another 20 to 30 years. And I got this from a reliable source too. So that's the topic. So you guys that have plans, you better get your mind right. We'll be here for another 20 to 30 years, according to this reliable source. So that's better than 1,000 years. So this is Bishop Nathaniel prophesied end times, 2024, presidential race, natural disasters plus rapture. Plus rapture. Okay, let's Edomite term. This is 3 milli production. So this is 3 milli I would take. And Bishop Nate's been on the show more than once. So let's just listen. Let's hear it from the so-called horse's mouth.
In times, that's a thing that's always been spoken of. But again, to your point right now, when you're always tuning into the news and seeing everything that's going on in Israel and Palestine, when you're seeing everything that's going on with these hurricanes, if you had to guess, how much time do you think that we might have left as a people right now in this current state of America?
My rough estimate, a guess, this is a guess,
right.
It's not biblical, anywhere between 20, 30 years. 20, 30, something like that.
Is that
That's
hectic?
just a guess.
Yes. Who are you voting for, Bishop? Because we already know, of course, I already know how you feel. But right now, we have November 5th, right around the corner.
So 20, 30 years. That's better than 1,000 years. 20, 30 years. It's 2025. 20 years from now, 2025, 2035, 35. I'm sorry, 2025, 35, 45. So we'll be delivered, maybe, if the Most High feels like it, we'll be delivered around about 2045. Or 2055. Some of us are going to be dead by the time the Lord come back. So we may be here until 2055. 2055. We strongly believe that the microchip will come about either the end of 2025, somewhere in the beginning to the middle of 2026. That's just my estimate, throwing it out there. But before that happens, everything is going to go cashless. You see, they pushing the Real ID. You can't travel. It used to be where you need a passport to leave the country. If you're going to hop on a plane and go from state to state, you need that ID. Eventually, damn it. Give me a second, I just dropped something. Bear with me for a minute. I'm sorry. So I predict, in my humble opinion, the fulfillment of Revelation 13:16 should be here sometimes within, maybe sometimes in 2026. I hope it's 2025, 2026, 2027. So we're talking year and a half-ish, 2 years. My opinion, my expert opinion based upon the scriptures, there's not a vision. As soon as the chip is made mandatory to the whole planet Earth, that can take a couple of weeks, couple of months. It'll probably have to go. I believe it'll definitely going to go to the Supreme Court. It's going to go to the court systems because you're going to have Bible Belt, Edomite Christians, which a lot of them are Jake. They're going to say that's the mark of the beast. We're not going to take the mark of the beast. So it's going to go through the court systems. Then eventually it's going to go to the Supreme Court, as Biden said in 2025? I believe it was 2025. The confirmation of Chief Justice Roberts. Biden told him, he said, you will rule, before your tenure is over, you will rule whether a person gets a microchip. I believe he said in the forehead, he might have said the hand, but he did say a microchip. And you will rule on that. Mark my words, before your tenure is over. That was back, so we're talking about 05, 15. We're talking about 20 years ago, it was said. That was before Obama came on the scene. That's when Obama was getting a name out there. Nobody knew him back in 2004. So my thing is this: if the MOTB, the micro C-HIP, is introduced, let's say sometime in mid to late 2026, talking about maybe a couple of months before, pretty much before it goes to the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, this is going to be introduced to the whole planet Earth, so they're going to have to go to courts. There's going to be protests. But when you miss a couple of meals, you're going to take it. So that's the ultimate test. So when that comes, which I hope it comes this year, we could be out of here. As soon as that is fulfilled, we could be out of here inside of a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months. So when you say, 20, 30 years, you might as well say 3,000 years from now. 1,000 years. It could be next week to 10,000 years from now. You're just throwing shit out and throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks. But anyway, you heard it from him. And remember, he also teaches that there's an eternal hell. And only Israelites are going to burn in that eternal hell, because the other nations got to play the part of slaves. They're not going to burn in hell. But if you're not IUIC, you're an Israelite other group, Israelite GMS, ISPK, whatever, Sakari, whatever, all you guys are going to burn in hell because you did not follow the Bishop Nate. Anyway, that's it. So my question, I'm going to throw this out at y'all. How long do you think we got before we get out of here? So you got to respond to it. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom, on to the next. Just something to think about it. Think about it. Think about it.